I know from personal experience how frustrating it can be to keep trying to quit porn, but failing over and over again and relapsing. And sometimes you just might be a little bit confused about the right steps to take. So today I'm going to share with you the 10 steps to overcome your porn addiction. And just to make it clear, these are the only 10 steps that you can take. And if you're missing one of these, then your struggle is just going to be much harder. The first is get rid of all material related to pornography. This involves destroying all physical and online pornography. Throw away any magazines, DVDs, channel subscriptions, video store memberships. Everything has to go. If you have devices which you use to enhance your masturbation experience when you watch porn, these have to go as well. Leave nothing behind. Next, install filtering and accountability software on your device. Filtering software is a tool to help you avoid websites that could trigger a relapse. Sometimes you're online to simply buy something on Amazon. Next thing you know, you're reading the news, you see a pop-up and something goes off in your head. And before you know it, you've forgotten that you came online to do one thing, which was buy something on Amazon. So filters will not allow you to access those websites, which could ruin your day and cause you to relapse. Accountability software is similar, but one major difference is that accountability software can be set up to notify your accountability partner of when you're visiting a pornography-related site. Some accountability software even notifies your accountability partner when you try to bypass or uninstall it. Third, avoid being online in private. At work, or if you live in a place with multiple people, make sure your computer screen is facing a general area where people pass by often. This reduces the probability of you watching pornography. If you're always watching porn in your room, take your device to a public area. Do your work in cafes and libraries. When you return home, put your device away. 4. Delete all files related to pornography and sex on your device and have someone with you while you're doing this. So find all those files that you've downloaded that are pornography related and delete them. It helps to have a friend or accountability partner with you that knows of your problem. Have them make sure that you're not hiding anything related to pornography. This includes explicit pictures and videos of people whom you've maybe dated in the past or had sex with, movies, animation, digital literature. Everything of an explicit nature has to be deleted. Again, you need accountability with this. Have a trusted person scan your device for any explicit material and give them permission to delete it after you've cleaned everything out. Fifth is join a support group. Beating pornography addiction is not something that you can go at alone. It really helps to be part of a community which understands your problem and which has other people going through the same struggle. When you realize that you have people that you can speak to, people who can guide you in your journey, and people who can inspire you, you're going to feel much better about this process. Look, most large towns and cities have support groups like Sex Addicts Anonymous and Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. There are also men and women's groups which address pornography addiction. If you live far from an area which has a support group, there are also online recovery groups which meet periodically. 6. Get an accountability partner. An accountability partner is someone who keeps you accountable to the behaviors and boundaries that you have set up in your life in order to help you quit porn. This person reminds you of when you might be taking a risk that would lead back to pornography, and is also someone who you reach out to when you experience very strong urges that could end in a slip. Your accountability partner should be supportive. They could be someone who is going through the same issue as you are, and perhaps they're actively trying to quit. Your accountability partner shouldn't be someone who doesn't take porn addiction seriously, or someone who doesn't think it's a big deal. They also should not be a romantic partner. And the reason why is, despite their good intentions, they are emotionally involved with you. Sooner or later, your behavior is going to affect them negatively. 7, Identify risky behaviors and draw boundaries. So take some time to find out which behaviors that you engage in that lead to porn addiction or that lead to a relapse. For instance, being home alone might be a trigger for watching pornography. Every time you realize that your family is out or your roommate is out, you immediately stop what you're doing and you go online to look for pornography. A boundary for this would be to get offline whenever you're home alone, or just leave your home and move to a public place to use your device. For some people, drinking alcohol or using drugs is the sort of behavior that causes you to watch pornography. Stress, loneliness, anger, seeing women dressed in a certain way at the gym, whatever it is for you, identify that risky behavior, create a boundary for it, and inform your accountability partner. 8. Set up reminders of people who you care about, and dedicate your recovery to somebody. What I mean by this is, if you're in a relationship, it helps to remember that you are with someone. Dedicate your recovery from porn addiction to someone that you care about, someone whom you want to be your best self for, your spouse, your children. When you're working or in areas where you frequently watch porn, put up a picture of this person to remind yourself that this isn't just about you, and that every time you slip or relapse, you're not being the person who they think you are. 9. Cancel all recurring payments to apps or places that you act out. So if you have membership to a porn site or a dating site or an app, get rid of it. Cancel it. If you can't, cancel your credit card and get a replacement card. The last thing you need is to be doing so well in your recovery, then the reminder for your monthly subscription to some porn site shows up and messes you up. And this also includes physical places that you get porn from, like video stores. Next is get a therapist, counselor, or coach. Work with a professional who has experience and training in treating porn and sex addiction. This is important because not every mental health professional has training in this area. Many who don't have training can end up encouraging your behavior because they are using outdated or ineffective models of treatment. Ask them how many clients they've worked with that have this problem, and ask for their qualifications related to treating porn or sexual addiction. There's no shame in working with a counselor or a coach. What happens is that you gain access to a person who can move obstacles out of your way, a person who could possibly diagnose some of your issues accurately and let you know if there is some other underlying issue. The answer to everything is not just in books and not on YouTube either. Sometimes you have to sit down face to face with a competent professional who can help you get to the root of your problem. In the description below, I'm going to leave you some links to the best tools that can help you with all 10 of these steps. Make sure you check them out. And guys, subscribe to our channel for updates. We release the best videos on overcoming pornography and sexual addiction. So join the community.